Have you ever wondered what happens to your mind when it's forced to face complete silence? Not the quiet of a room at night, but real silence. No cars, no people, no sounds. Only your heartbeat, your breathing, and the faint echo of your own thoughts. Imagine being in a chamber where no sound escapes, where even the blink of your eyelid feels loud, and you start hearing things you never knew existed. The blood rushing through your veins, your stomach digesting, your joints creaking softly. This isn't fiction. It's what happened when a group of volunteers entered total sound isolation for 7 days. No phones, no voices, no contact. Just them and their thoughts. On day 1, most described it as peaceful. One said, "It's the most beautiful calm I've ever felt." But by day 3, things began to shift. The mind started to invent sounds. Some heard knocks on the door. Others heard voices whispering their names. Yet the room remained perfectly silent. Scientists say it's not madness. It's the brain's way of protecting itself from the void. The human mind is built for input. It craves interaction, chaos, meaning. And when you remove all of it, the brain begins to create its own reality, just to stay balanced. But the most fascinating part wasn't what they heard. It was how they started to think. One participant wrote in his journal, "The longer the silence lasted, the louder my thoughts became, until I didn't need to speak at all." Scientists noticed something strange. After 72 hours of absolute silence, the brain's electrical activity started to change. The attention centers slowed down, and the parietal lobe, the region for imagination, lit up. Simply put, the mind began to dream while awake. Images, memories, hallucinations. It was like watching a movie inside your own head, starring you and everyone you've ever known. Then came the emotional shift. After days without noise, people began to confront memories they'd buried for years. Some cried, others laughed without reason. It was as if silence unlocked a hidden door in the mind. One woman said, "I thought silence would make me calm, but it made me honest instead." That honesty, scientists believe, is the mind trying to reset itself, like clearing old files on a hard drive. When there's no sound, your brain stops reacting and starts reflecting. And what's fascinating is, when these people finally left the chamber, many said the outside world felt too loud. One man even said, "After 7 days of silence, a whisper felt like thunder." So what does this tell us about our minds? That maybe silence isn't empty. Maybe it's full of everything we've been too distracted to hear. In a world that never stops talking, silence becomes the rarest form of truth. It's not the absence of sound. It's the presence of awareness. If you ever feel overwhelmed, don't rush to fill the silence. Sit in it. Listen. You might be surprised by what your mind says when the world finally shuts up. Thank you for watching. And if you enjoyed this journey into the mind, consider leaving a like, because even in the silence, your support speaks volumes.